Welcome everyone to the SWF, and we have an absolute loaded show for you here tonight. But before I get into that, what the hell did we just see? Nelson Muntz, who was making his way to the arena, he was right outside the door, got attacked by Itchy and Scratchy. Itchy smashed Nelson in the back of the head with a barbed wire bat, it appeared, and then Scratchy picks up Nelson, and then Itchy climbs up the wall, jumps off, and hits that moonsault DDT face drop combo to Nelson Muntz right onto the pallet, just like how Nelson Muntz dropped Itchy on the pallet months ago. Itchy and Scratchy, who made their return last week to the SWF, interfering in the main event between Nelson Muntz and Bart Simpson. A double total elimination. They have taken out Nelson here tonight. We should probably go check up on Nelson, but my goodness, Itchy and Scratchy are back, and they have made a big statement. Two big statements, I'd even argue. But ladies and gentlemen, that's not all. Bart Simpson called out Seymour Skinner for a face-to-face confrontation. We will see if we get that face-to-face confrontation here tonight between Bart Simpson and Seymour Skinner, as we are just 1 week away, that's right, 1 week away from the SWF Championship match between Bart Simpson and Seymour Skinner. And speaking of championships, tonight in our main event, Krusty the Clown will defend the SWF Ironman Championship against Homer Simpson. This is going to be one hell of a matchup tonight in our main event. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of champions, out comes the SWF champion, Bart Simpson, who returned last week to check up on Millhouse after he got brutalized by that gang of Seymour Skinner, Chief Wiggum, and Martin Prince. Bart Simpson was fired up. He was angry. He called out Seymour Skinner for a face-to-face confrontation for tonight. As he makes his way to the ring, the crowd loves him. Everyone's happy to see the SWF champion Bart Simpson. It's good to see him back. But let's see if Seymour Skinner will come out for this face-to-face confrontation. Well, he's got the guts. Seymour Skinner is out here. He's got Martin Prince by his side. Interestingly enough, Chief Wiggum is nowhere to be seen, but I wouldn't be shocked if he's not far behind. Look at the evil in the eyes of Seymour Skinner. He does have a big title match coming. Oh, what the hell? Seymour Skinner kicking Bart Simpson's skateboard. Skinner and Martin have both entered the ring. I'm looking forward to what these two have to say to one another. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, it'll be Bart Simpson versus Seymour Skinner. What the hell? It's Itchy! Where the hell did Itchy come from? It's Scratchy now! Itchy and Scratchy have just attacked both Bart Simpson and Seymour Skinner. And now they've turned their attention on Martin Prince. Oh, you know what? I hope they get their hands on Martin Prince. And Martin Prince, he's scared. He's running away like a coward. He's got a tail tucked between his legs. What the hell is going on? Itchy and Scratchy are back. They have their attention set on Bart Simpson in the SWF Championship. Let's not forget, Bart Simpson defeated Sideshow Bob to become the SWF champion. Itchy and Scratchy causing absolute chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, we just heard the final messages from both Homer Simpson and Krusty the Clown right before our main event match. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes Homer Simpson. The crowd loves him. He's happy to see the audience, but he's definitely very focused going into tonight's match. Homer Simpson was involved in the SWF Ironman Championship ladder match at Stairway to Hell, and Homer Simpson came very close to winning the match and becoming the Ironman champion, but Brock Lesnar ruined that for him. Homer Simpson is getting another shot at the SWF Ironman Championship here tonight, and he has to focus on Krusty the Clown. A lot of similarities between these two. He's the heart and soul of the SWF, and Homer Simpson tonight has an opportunity to walk away as the SWF Ironman Champion. Can he do it? Let's find out. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking of the SWF Ironman Champion, out comes Krusty the Clown. And Krusty the Clown, in my opinion, has been having a fantastic title reign so far. He had a wonderful match with Abe Simpson. Yes, of all the adjectives, wonderful is the one I'm going with match with Abe Simpson 2 weeks ago, where he outsmarted Abe and beat him at his own game. And now Krusty the Clown, from one Simpson to another, he's also very focused. He kind of has a different look on his face. The crowd loves to see him too, and he loves seeing the crowd. He looks fantastic in color, but ladies and gentlemen, Krusty the Clown is not here to play games, and neither is Homer Simpson. Both strong, powerful, and my goodness, this is going to be, in my opinion, quite a heavyweight clash. Who will win and walk out the SWF Ironman Champion? And ladies and gentlemen, the bell has rung. The match has started. And Homer Simpson and Krusty the Clown, collar and elbow tire. They're going back and forth, just pushing and shoving. And Krusty, I think, has a little bit of an advantage, but Homer pushes off Krusty, and they lock up again. Krusty pushing off Homer. Back into we go. Homer Simpson now has Krusty in a headlock. Krusty shoots Homer off. Homer comes off the ropes and looking for a shoulder tackle. But Krusty the Clown still standing. And now Homer Simpson passes Krusty by. And Krusty the Clown with his own attempt of a shoulder tackle, but Homer's still standing. These two bulls going at it, and oh my goodness, both men have the same idea, a running cross body, and both men off their feet. And now Krusty, the flying back elbow, taking Homer Simpson off his feet, caught him off guard with that one, and Homer Simpson now drops Krusty the Clown with a sidewalk slam, goes for the pin. First pinfall attempt of the match, but Krusty kicks out, and now Homer Simpson swinging neckbreaker. Another pin attempt, another kick out from Krusty the Clown. Oh my goodness, these two bulls are just going at it. And now Krusty the Clown catches Homer Simpson with a spinning power slam, and now Krusty goes for a cover and Homer kicks out. Oh my goodness. These two heavyweights now, and Krusty the Clown looking for his power slam, but Homer slips off, pushes Krusty the Clown. Krusty the Clown goes up and over. Homer Simpson nowhere to be seen, and I think Krusty just realized. And now Homer Simpson, I think, looking for a back suplex, but Krusty lands on his feet, and a straight right from Krusty. Homer Simpson returns the favor, and what the hell? A Pele kick? Krusty the Clown, out of nowhere, pulls a Pele kick. Where did he? I didn't even know he had that in him with his big feet. And Homer Simpson using the momentum to kick out of the pin and throw Krusty out to ringside. Oh my goodness. And now both men back to their feet. What the hell is Homer Simpson thinking here? Homer Simpson, he loves the high risk, and he gets the high reward with a tope suicida. Both men now on the floor at ringside. Oh my goodness. What an absolute clash this has been between these two heavyweights over the SWF Ironman Championship. Both men now back on their feet, slide into the ring at the same time, but both men definitely feeling the pain of this matchup as they're back up. And Krusty the Clown once again catching Homer Simpson off guard with a drop kick, a pinfall attempt, and a kick out. There's still a fight in the challenger. Krusty's going to have to do a lot more than that if he wants to beat Homer Simpson here tonight, and vice versa. And now Krusty the Clown runs off the ropes, looking for another back elbow, but Homer Simpson catches Krusty, and this time hits a back suplex. Homer, go for the pin. Wait a minute. Homer Simpson now very slowly getting back to his feet. Where is he going? I think he's going to the top rope. I think he's looking for that elbow drop of his. Remember, Homer jumped off the ladder, giving Krusty an elbow drop back at Stairway to Hell. But what the hell? Wait a minute. Krusty the Clown meeting Homer Simpson. Krusty the Clown Krusty the Clown climbs to the top rope with Homer Simpson. And oh my goodness. Oh my God. A superplex from Krusty the Clown. Krusty the Clown just superplexed Homer Simpson off the top rope. He literally jumped off the top rope. These two men throwing everything at each other. And Krusty, oh my goodness, the kick out. That was so close. Krusty the Clown almost defeated Homer Simpson, but Homer Simpson still has that fight in him as both men are now back on their feet. What an absolute epic battle this has been. And now Homer Simpson, oh no, he's got Krusty the Clown up. I think he was looking for the jackhammer, but Krusty the Clown counters. Small package. Homer kicks out. Krusty the Clown defeated Abe Simpson 2 weeks ago via small package. And Homer Simpson, he kicks out of the small package. Both men now back to their feet. I think Krusty was looking to throw a clothesline, but Homer Simpson ducks, runs off the ropes, jumps, Luthez. Homer Simpson now throwing punches like they're going out in style. Onto Krusty the Clown with the Luthez press, and now Homer Simpson runs off the ropes, comes back and drops the elbow on Krusty. Drops the elbow. Homer Simpson. Oh! Homer Simpson went for the cover, but Krusty kicked out. That was so close. And now Homer Simpson's going crazy. The crowd is going crazy. They absolutely love this matchup. And I think Homer Simpson is looking to hit the stunner. He's looking to take it home. And what the hell? Brock Lesnar with a kendo stick. Oh my goodness, no! The match is over. Homer has won by Brock Lesnar has showed his face. He's hit Homer in the back of the head with a kendo stick. And what the hell? Brock Lesnar now. He's got Krusty the Clown.
Here comes the pain!
Brock Lesnar just F5'd the SWF Ironman Champion. We are having one hell of a main event here tonight, and Brock Lesnar has showed up and has just ruined everything. Yes, I said it, ruined everything. Smacking Homer in the back of the head with a kendo stick, and then he drops the SWF Ironman Champion with the F5. The beast has been unleashed.